morning. It's 6:41. I'm on my way to the gym, which is weird. I'm not normally a morning workout kind of guy. Normally, I like a lunchtime workout. I worked out, pardon the pun, at uni when I didn't really have to do much. And I could organise my day as I wanted. But when you're at work, it's just kind of weird lunchtime workouts because I have to be there like 45 minutes to an hour in the gym. And then it's like 15 minutes each way. It's not up to like an hour and a half, but then you have to get right there. So I missed a bunch of gym sessions last week because last week with the last day on a specific client I was on, that I ended on Friday, that engagement. And so it was kind of deadline week last week. And I just exhausted now. And I thought I'd go at lunchtime every day, didn't go. Then didn't go in the evening. So I thought to myself a couple of days last week, I'll go in the morning. Never went. So now I'm realising to myself that yes, lunchtime workouts is the best workout for me. But I'm kind of, the evidence is weighing in the favour that if I don't go at lunch, I don't go at all, and the likelihood of me going at lunch is like 50-50. So I've decided to go now in the mornings, because at least then I can get out of the way, control the controllables, and then have my day. So then if I'm running late and I only get like a 40-minute lunch, I don't miss the gym. If I have a long day of work, I'm not then too exhausted to go. So this is the solution. I'll fast it though, and probably dehydrated, but what else? The thing I often do too is I have like squat rack and stuff at my house, but I'm like, I need to go to the gym because at the gym I'll work out harder than at home than I would at home, and sometimes I skip. Like, I'm like, should I go to the gym today? And I'm like, oh, I can't be bothered, pretty much. So then I'm like, I'll do it at home. But then I don't do it at home because I'm like, well, I could just go tomorrow and I'll work out harder at the gym. So anyway, I've never realised there are people who stick to the gym and go in the morning, I think, because then the events of the day can unfold however they unfold and it won't affect your workout because you've done your workout. We used to gym session in the morning, Joanna and I in Aberdeen, when she was studying there, but it was weird because I struggled to get like in the zone to have a hardcore workout in the morning, so it was just kind of like workout. We'll see how today goes. It's week 8. As you know, for like 2 or 3 weeks I was messing it up because it was kind of at this weird tipping point where I was injured in like every joint in my body somehow. So I couldn't train up, or couldn't really train lower. So then I just kind of came to this side, and then also I was socialising as well. So I was meeting my mates and family, etc., that I don't see very often. So I was like, whatever, man. As long as I'm kind of maintaining, it's fine. Because I don't have a goal in mind, but it's not like I'm a bodybuilding show or something. The idea is just I want to get to a somewhat comfortable weight by the time the baby's here. That was really the whole goal. I just turned into a shred because, I do have an ideal weight. I would like to be like 78 kilos or something. Woke up this morning at 81.8, so there's still a lot better at that, 3.8 kilos. But now that I'll be back at the gym every morning, I'm back. Expenditure will be higher. Yeah, deadline week's out of the way, so it's definitely something to learn. Because I remember I used to always look at stuff and think, what is the best diet? What is the training plan? And then you'd always hear these guys who'd like in their whatever late 20s, something 30s, and they'd be like, it's the best diet that you can adhere to as the best diet. I remember I'd be like 19 and I'm like, God, I need to know the best diet. Like, I will stick to anything, just tell me. But then now I'm starting to realize I'm like, adherence is essentially number one. If you can't adhere to it, then You know, it's no use. It's like, for instance, me telling myself I'm having, whatever, 2,200 calories. And then I eat 3,000 like a couple of days in a row because I'm like, whatever, I've messed my 2,200 up. When in reality, if my goal was maybe 2,500, maybe I'd have stuck to it that week if I planned appropriately. And it's definitely food for thought. And it's funny because I've done like this type of cut. Like I've done, I don't know, man. Well, like in the past 10 years, I've cut like 6 or 7 times. And none of them have actually ever had a six pack because I normally would just get skinny because I'd struggle to adhere to a strict, like, heavyweight workout. And instead I'd be able for stuff like a pump workout just because when you have no carbs, you're just dying. And then also, it's just the standard thing of anyone who does it on their own as a teenager is that you're like, eat too much one day and the next day you're like, cool, I'm going to eat nothing today, but I'm going to gym. So like you have like a weekend where you're off and you just like don't work out, eat loads. And then it comes around like Monday and you're like, right, how do you sort this out? I'm going to eat nothing and work out loads. So then you don't have any energy to work out. And it works for weight loss, but for fat loss specifically, don't know. And I don't naturally hold like any muscle really. I just have like pretty wide bars, but I don't hold any. So I need to work hard to get it, to keep it. Anyway, we're 5 minutes from the gym. It's mad this morning. It's lying, cuddling into Joe, and sometimes I do it when she's cool, when she's sleeping. I'll like put my hand on her up tummy, and you can feel like the wee man kick, and it is well cute. And I think something that's mad recently I've been thinking and feeling is that obviously he's always been real. Like he was real when he was like 1 cell, and he's going to be real when he's, you know, that whole walk-talk person. But it's weird because when they're just kind of like newly pregnant, it's just an idea of being pregnant as opposed to being like parent. And so it's as if it's just like me tackling you or something. And then when like the baby starts moving around and you can feel the baby move, it's like, it's real and it's wow, but it's like, it's not like it's a baby, like with arms and legs and a head, like the way you imagine a baby. You're just like he's in there, but it's not like a baby in the sense of like what a baby actually is, like a wee giggling working thing. And then he starts getting hiccups, and you're like, maybe. And then now he's starting to get proper strong, so you can feel like a solid, like you feel like bone, like an actual limb push out. I can feel how hard it is on your hand, and it starts to make you realise that the only thing now between this baby that you have, like an actual baby, and like your life right now is simply the skin between like Joe's skin, like the skin between you and him. So the difference between him being here in the real world and not, like, as in being in there, is like this much, which is mad, because then you start to realise that it's not just like pregnant, it's not just this wee, like, not even bundle of cells. So I don't mean it in a way where he's not real. I mean it like it's like pregnant with a baby, but you're just like you're pregnant. But now it's like the baby, there is an actual baby with arms and legs and stuff that you guys, but it's just in a belly, and that's a mad realisation. Something that I think is just amazing is obviously I'm so lucky to have Joe and for, us to be so strong together. And so this entire thing is just a journey of like discovery and acceptance, and like it's beautiful. And the cool thing with like pregnancy is you get those, however long it might be, that like 6-7 months. You get that time to come to terms is the wrong phrase, but you get that time to kind of philosophically accept that you're going to become a parent, and you can think about who you want to be as a parent, who you want to be as a couple, how you want to raise the kid, all this stuff. But really, it's just accepting the difference between your normal existence of an independent person or a couple, and to realize that you're going to be a dad. And it's cool because you don't have it's not like it's just magically appears. You get all these months to really think about it. And it's a roller coaster of ups and downs, of acceptance, of realizing like that you're gonna have someone who's yours, but then it's not yours because really he's just a kid and you're just like a teacher, you're just a mentor, and then your family, you're like it's just a friend and a teacher, really. But then it's not just yours because it's also your other halves, and it's a roller coaster of like not even ups and downs, because it's pretty much all ups, but it's just like a roller coaster of acceptance, of a mix between like fear and then like gratitude and excitement, and it's just like goes between each. But we're so fortunate to have such a good pregnancy and to be so close to one another and stuff, that it's it's cool that you get 7 months to kind of grow so much as a person in preparation. And now I just kind of want him here, to be fair. Obviously it's terrifying, the idea that he's going to pop out of nowhere into the real world, but be fine. Anyway, I'm here at the gym. Let's get it. See you in a bit. Can't confirm that was a sick workout. I'm finally starting to get some forearms for the first time in my life, which is pretty cool. But yeah, back there I just didn't do anything too like heavy, because I feel like little tweaks and stuff in my back. I know I'm psychologically 30, but I don't think my body get the memo, but apparently so. So I just done like 6 exercises with like a top set in each. But every set up until the top set was like pristine form, like 4-second reps. Anyway, yeah, pretty decent. Anyway, now to go back, it's 8 a.m. Go back, get ready for work. Today is bench day. # International Chest Day, because today I'm on the bench.